Okay, good morning. It is time for some breakfast this morning, and I'm going to continue watching the tax collector. We're going to be starting at 20 minutes. For breakfast, I have, oh, it's hot. I should have known that. Anyway, I got a bowl of oatmeal sitting on a pot holder. I don't put any. The only thing I put in my oatmeal is bananas. You might be able to see them. This is not quick oats, but old-fashioned oats. So I don't put any milk. That hurt. I burnt myself pretty good out the bottom of that. Okay, let's just continue on here. So I don't put any sugar in there. I don't put any milk in there. And I don't put peanut butter. I like peanut butter in my oatmeal, but I didn't put any in there. So it's pretty healthy, just bananas and oatmeal. And if you grab it by the handle, it don't burn you. So it's not bad anyway. Just startled me. Okay, so I didn't get to go this morning on my little trip to shoot a video. I'm hoping to go tomorrow. I had a terrible night's sleep. I'm not sick or anything like that. I didn't even have RLS, but I ended up sleeping in the reclining chair over there part of the night. I was just restless and again having, panic type thoughts. So I had a pretty lousy night's sleep. And I just didn't feel like going today. And it would have been the perfect time to go. We were between rainstorms. It's not raining out there currently, but it's about to start, I think. So I'm going to try to go tomorrow. I need to shoot this video before sunup in the dark, and you'll understand why when you see it. So hopefully that'll be coming up next. Well, after today's shooting, I'm going to finish the tax collector today and probably even start another Bonanza episode a little bit later on. So right now, I want to chomp on some oatmeal, because this sounds pretty good this morning. Let's get ready to start. We're starting at 20 minutes. Let's go.
Tax announced for our unborn chicks? They ain't unborn. They're just unhatched.
Turn it down a little bit.
As alive as you are.
If they settle this one, at least we'll know which came first, the chicken or the egg.
Alrighty.
Making you stand by a man like that. Look at you. Look at the clothes he dresses you in.
Has any of you ladies a prettier sunbonnet than the one Jock gave me? And next year he promised me a new one. Real silk, too.
Bought with our taxes, no doubt.
Come on, girls, let's do Ellen a favor and lynch him. Oh, no, you won't. Scratch your eyes out.
Oh.
Oh, now, see what you all went and done? Now, don't get all riled up inside. Think of the baby. Think of the baby. Now, you better have sweet thoughts at a time like this.
Boy, this oatmeal sure is pretty plain with no salt or sugar.
Sorry, Ellen.
Or peanut butter.
Snow come out and see you.
I don't want Doc Snow. I don't want anything.
But I would rather eat it like
Just
that.
leave us alone.
Bananas sure help.
Come on.
The natural sweetness of the banana.
It's all right, Mrs. Henry.
Some strawberries would be good too, but
I'll pay as
we'll make do
belongs
just
to
like
egg
this.
tax.
Oatmeal is really good for you.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jake from State Farm, everybody.
I really don't care.
I know what it's like to perform through pain. If you're
And I really don't care about this commercial.
Well, Pop? Well, we're richer than I thought.
Jock did build taxes, huh?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Well, and he did.
Just
Turn it up a
about
little
double.
bit.
He taxes for the unborn calves, the unhatched chickens.
Well,
I got a sentence. That's all I'll get us out of it.
No, we'll work it out together.
Dave Hardback and Jock up all the way. I'll see what chance you have.
Well, if anybody can talk to Jock, I can.
I don't think so. Not when he's got the business teeth. The trouble with Jock is he's one of the sorry people.
Sorry, people. What do you mean, Paul?
Well, he's shiftless, loves the life of idleness. You know, women like Ellen, they feel sorry for him. They want to help him. And they fall in love with him. And they marry them. And they take on all the burdens.
You're sure right about Ellen being in love with him.
Main trouble with the sorry people, though, is that somebody throws a little prosperity their way, or a little authority. They're worse than ever. They become obnoxious.
What are we gonna do?
Well, one thing you can't do, you can't make the sorry people head on. If you do, you get in deeper than a steer in a bog hole.
How do you handle them?
Gotta outwit them. Maybe connive a little bit. And I think that's the line we should
I
be
think I got
following.
it turned up too high now.
Let me think, boys.
Jock, honey, you forgot your lunch.
Me? Eat lunch out of a paper bag? Ain't you forgetting my position just a little? And look at this place. I'm gonna move us into a fancy boarding house in town.
And have our baby playing in the street? And
They sure dress the set up to make it look like
I'll put her up in
it's
the
different
understatement.
from the actual Ponderosa
our
house.
baby growing up in a
But that
stall?
actually is the
I
Ponderosa
only
house.
plan to hire her a full-time exercise boy.
But Jock, it would cost so much money.
Money is no object. Ain't I a legally appointed full-time tax collector?
Jock, honey, could you walk to work? I'll need the buggy today.
Of course, my dear. Someday we're gonna have 2 buggies. I'll hire myself a hack in town.
Sally, something terrible's happened to Papa. We've just got to do something about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the comedy in this episode is just not quite up to par with a lot of the other comedies in Bonanza.
Oh, Mrs. Henry. This is a surprise. Oh, should you be riding around with, well, you know, your...
I just had to come, Mr. Cartwright. It's awful important. I got to talk to you.
Oh, are you feeling all right?
It's Jock. Something terrible's happened.
What? Isn't that an accident?
No, it's much worse than that. He's changed. He's become a different kind of man.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
He used to be so sweet and kind.
I'm not really
He was
sure,
always
but
in
I
the
think
house when I needed him.
Kathy Brown, the actress there,
Now, I don't even
died
know
at a
where
pretty
he is
young
half the time.
age.
And not only that, Mr. Cartwright.
I think. I am not sure.
A lot
I
of
should
people
look
don't
that
seem
up.
to like him anymore.
Mrs. Henry, let me get this straight now. Are you suggesting
This oatmeal is good.
he didn't have this tax collecting job?
The nice thing about oatmeal is it's very filling.
Do you think there's any way
It'll
you
really
could
fill
talk him
you
into
up.
giving it up?
Well, I'd sure like to help you along those lines. Look, why don't you come in the house and we'll have a cup of tea and then we can talk about it.
I sure would love a cup of tea, but I don't think I ought to move around too much.
Oh, by all means. Well, I'll get home so you can get the tea ready and then I'll bring it out in the gym. Joe,
Yeah, Pa?
where's Horace?
Oh, he's outside. I'll get him.
No. He might balk at this idea. You know the way he is, wrapped up in helping Jock and all.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Now, Hoss has a lesson to learn, too. He's let his heart run away with his head.
Now, what's your plan?
Do you remember that sorry little filly that took us in those match races over at Carson City?
Do I? She ran as fast as a streak of lightning.
Yeah, man, not much larger than a pony and skinny. You'd swear she couldn't carry a man, much less run like the wind under him.
Pa, that's right. And Jock can't resist a horse race. Well, that horse that made Gatling look like he was standing still.
Little Joe, you're pretty good at conniving yourself.
Oh, thank you, Pa.
Son, I want you to buy that filly.
At the price that farmer asked.
What's the difference? Money's going to be taxed away anyway. Go get it.
Yes, sir.
The holidays on Dale's farm weren't very...
That one's skippable pretty
Oh,
quickly.
I've known you to do a lot of conniving in your life.
So,
But I never knew...
what we were looking at before,
Real good.
when we were outside looking in this
Well,
direction,
that's a fine thing to say to your father.
was not that picture back there behind the window. I know I brought that out before.
Joe,
There's just a continuity thing
Where did I go last night?
with that, and this will change over the years. This photograph back there will change. Kind of funny. Yeah, see, that's almost,
Anybody home?
Why, look who's here.
almost. Let's say if they go outside, if they show
Mrs. Henry. Why don't you go out and
the
see what you want, son?
background. See the window there? Now,
Your friend.
Besides, I haven't finished my breakfast yet.
All right.
a continuity error.
Oh, you know, you were almost too anxious.
Hey, do you think so? Well, anyway, she's more reliable than her husband. She's on time.
Well, if they show it, you can see part of it there.
I'm sorry, Hoss. I don't mean to bother you, but well, Sally's having terrible pains, and Jock's gone out on his tax collecting, and I'm all alone, and I just got to have help.
Poor little Sally. Sure, I'll help you, ma'am. You just scoot over.
Well, I don't think they're going to show the shot,
Thank you, Hoss.
but believe me, it's different.
Hey, Pa, you know, the more I know you, the more I realize what a conniver you are.
Well, never mind what kind of conniver I am. Let's get to town. Everybody's going to be waiting.
I get the filly out of the barn. Lily so. Don't let Sally filly catch cold. You keep covered with blanket. Got plenty money lie on him today. Don't lily.
Better get the horses.
Oh, I'm having trouble finishing this little bit of oatmeal.
Come on, man. You've been standing there for 15 minutes.
We're still filling.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stop this at 35, so we got 5 more minutes.
Better make that bet now.
How much?
And then with whatever I'm going to have for lunch today, we'll finish it off.
Let's make it 2,000.
No, 1,000 is good enough for me.
All right, then. 1,000.
It's a bet. Little Joe, let's talk about the strategy of this thing now.
Excuse me.
Let's see that.
Fine animal, isn't he?
Beautiful. Ben. She's what I call a sorry filly. Not fast enough to race. Too small for a full day's work, and not strong enough to pull with the team.
What are you talking about? I paid a lot of money for that horse. Yeah, the fact is, Jock, I bought her to race against Gatling.
Well, that's the trouble with these sorry fillies. Someone's always taking them to heart. Sweating over them, loving them, and going broke on them.
Jock, I paid $500 for that horse, and I intend to pay taxes on the full amount.
Well, with an assessor at 50.
When I'm betting 1,000 against Gatlin, $50. You're supposed to be a horse expert.
Any more money you want to bet against Gatling, Miss Cartwright?
Now, we're not talking about money. This is a grudge race. Hop Sing, that goes for you too.
I sure hate to see Horse's Paw make a fool of himself. But believe me, Mr. Cartwright, that filly of yours ain't worth its weight in hay.
And you're supposed to be an assessor?
You bet I am.
Bet what? You haven't got a penny to bet.
I get a good salary.
Well, $60 a month. Chicken
Oh,
feed.
last bite of oatmeal here.
$720, you call that chicken feed?
No, I call that a bet.
Oh.
You're not backing down, are you?
Hmm.
Wait a minute, Mr. Cartwright.
That was pretty good.
Your Horse's Paw. I
Plain.
don't do this to you.
Very filling.
Well, I don't mind doing it to horse's best friend, do I?
Mr. Cartwright, man gets too uppity. He needs taken down a peg.
My sentiments exactly.
For your own good, I'll take that bet.
Good. Now, let's get down to the starting line.
Miss Henry. Sally ain't likely to have that coat today.
Are you sure, Hoss? When I left, she was standing in the corner pawing a big hole in the ground.
She was? Damn, Bernard, I sure would hate for anything to happen to Sally without Jock being here.
Okay, I think I'll stop it at 34. Right there. We'll pick it up there. At lunchtime. That oatmeal was good. Very filling, as I said. So I'm not sure what I'll have for lunch, but that'll be a couple of more hours away. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Yeah, but we'll start a new episode later on tonight at dinner time. One involving Hoss more and kind of a sad one. So anyway, more about that later. So that's going to be it for now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.